Hi, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Tom. Tonight we have a very special episode for you. It's Tom's favorite things, the two things I'm extremely culty about. My Ninja Foodi air fryer pressure cooker. Well, it does it all. And Omaha Steaks. I love Omaha Steaks. Now, it's too cruddy to grill out right now, so I thought tonight we'd combine my two favorite things and do an entire meal in the Ninja Foodi from Omaha Steaks items. Some of the items you can get at Omaha Steaks. We're in my basement. We're not in my kitchen, because this is where I keep my supplemental meat freezer. Yeah, there's beer in the bottom part, but in the upper part this is my supplemental meat freezer, because I always like to have Omaha Steaks on hand. You know, weather got nice last week, and so it's time to grill. Just grab some stuff out of the freezer. Omaha Steaks, a lot of the stuff, like the sides and things like that, right from frozen. Super easy, out of the freezer. So if you have Omaha Steaks on hand, you always have a meal ready right out of the freezer. Tonight we're going to have some of the butcher cut fillets, and we're going to have the potatoes au gratin tonight. Oh, and of course, caramel apple tartlets. That's coming up tonight as well, all in the Ninja Foodi. I just want to show you. It's a supplemental meat freezer. That's Nurski's bacon. It's good bacon. That was a gift. And then this is what I got when I got the Omaha Steaks Butcher's Best Sellers Grill Pack. This is a bunch of the items. We got the skinless chicken breasts. We've got steaks. We've got the sausage. We've got the hot dogs. Caramel apple tartlets, a bunch of other items. As a matter of fact, if I put them in there properly, I'd be able to read what's in each box. So super easy. Oh, we got the pork loin chops, pork chops there, natural casing, kielbasa, chicken breasts, and of course steaks, and caramel apple tartlets, and the potatoes au gratin. So I'm going to grab some of that out of the supplemental meat freezer. The frozen items. I've got the steaks coming up to room temperature. She'd always cook them from room temperature. And we'll grab the other things out of the freezer and we'll get going on a special edition of Cooking with Tom, the Omaha Steaks Ninja Foodi edition. See how I said Omaha Steaks with the Omaha Steaks there, and then Ninja Foodi. This is what we're cooking everything in tonight. Ninja Foodi air fryer. It's got the pressure cooker. It even makes yogurt. I haven't done that yet. It can do everything. But tonight, we're going to make Omaha Steaks, the entire meal in the Ninja Foodi. First item we're going to make is the potatoes au gratin. Here's the beauty of that. I got the Foodi warming up right now. You want to get it up to temperature, so it's going up to 300. These are the potatoes au gratin. Tom, this looks like it's going to be difficult to make those potatoes au gratin. Look at this. It seems like there's not much to them. They're spectacular. I'm going to open up the Ninja Foodi. I've got it preheated to 300. And I'm going to use the air fry setting. I'll use the air fry setting for everything tonight. I'm just going to put them in the fry basket. Make sure there's a little space between them. And even though there's only two of us, I'm going to make four because they're freaking delicious. So you just open them right up out of the bag. Put them in there. Right from frozen. I got that thing heated up. Close it down. Now I'm going to go to function. I'm going to have it on air crisp. I'm going to go to temperature. I'm going to have it at 300 is correct. So you just change the temp with this dial here. And that's 300 is correct. And I'm going to do time. I'm going to do 30 minutes. And magically, we will come back in 30 minutes. And they will be delicious. If you want to get the different items from Omaha Steaks, and the beauty of it is at omahasteaks.com, they actually have a section that tells you how to make the air fryer items. So air fryers are big right now. Of course, you can make them, on the grill or in the oven or whatever, but you can do them in the air fryer now. They have an actual whole section on omahasteaks.com that gives you all the cooking instructions. If you want to get the Butcher's Bestseller Grill Pack, I got a list of all that's in there, but you get the Butcher's Cut Filet Mignon, you get the juicy burgers, the savory pork chops, you get all the chicken, and then they're going to throw in more burgers and chicken, plus you get the desserts. It's called the Butcher's Bestsellers Grill Pack. Go to omahasteaks.com. There'll be a search bar. Type WIIL. WI for Wisconsin, IL for Illinois. Type that in there. It'll drop down and say my name. Click on that, and you can get a great deal at omahasteaks.com. We'll see you in 29 minutes and 11 seconds, and you'll see how delicious those potatoes are going to be.
Go.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Welcome back to Cooking with Tom, the Ninja Foodi Omaha Steaks edition. I was just having a little wine in my Mickey Finn stolen wine glass. Just got a couple minutes left in the potatoes au gratin. My camera person just said, what did you say? Oh my God. They smell so good.
They smell so
good. Yeah. They smell really good.
They do.
So we got a minute 35 left. You can check as it cooks and see where they're at. They're looking good. We'll let them go a couple more seconds and then we'll pull them out. But you just check as it goes along. That's the nice thing about the Ninja Foodi over other air fryers is the air fry lid is on a hinge. You just open it up right like that. And then there's for pressure cooking. Then there's a special. That's my sous vide thing. I rarely ever use. And then there's the pressure cooking lid for when you pressure cook. That just locks on there. So I do use the sous vide thing once in a while. That's interesting. So let's pull these suckers out, and then we'll get the steaks going. This is the potatoes au gratin. Oh yeah, they smell wonderful. Sometimes I like to put a little sour cream on them. Creme fraiche. Just put them in the oven, keep them warm. And get ready to throw the steaks in. Now the steaks are gonna go in. I'm gonna preheat that even further. What did I want for the steaks? All the way up,
400.
Right? 400. So I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna do function. We'll put it on air crisp. Then we'll do temperature. We'll run that all the way up to 400, and we'll start it. It's going to warm up to top temperature. It's going to go up to 400. We'll put the steaks in, and we'll put them in for about 5 minutes aside. Yeah, about 5 minutes aside. We'll do them for 5 minutes, and then we'll flip them over and do them for another 5 minutes. So it's pretty close to 400 now. I think I can probably just throw them in. So you bring your steaks up to room temperature. Don't cook your steaks from cold. Get them to room temperature. So you can. There's a sizzle when I put them in there. I'm literally just dropping them in the same basket that those potatoes just cooked in. And we'll close it. 400. We're going to change the time. We're going to do 5 minutes and 5 minutes. So I'll set the time to 10 minutes. And halfway through, I will flip them. Trust me on that. I flipped them halfway through. And we will see you in 10 minutes. And the steaks will be ready.
Go.
All right. She says go. She's ready to eat. She's ready to eat. Welcome back to Cooking with Tom, the Ninja Foodi Omaha Steaks edition. We got 42 seconds left on the timer. I flipped it at 5 minutes. Those delicious butcher's cut filet mignons have been in there for 10 minutes, 5 minutes on the side. So easy. Like you get home from every night and you're like, what's for dinner? Is the number one hanging over you question of the day with the Omaha Steaks and a Ninja Foodi. You just throw some stuff in the air fryer. You can, do whatever little work or stuff you got going while it's going, and dinner's ready. The potatoes au gratin cooked from frozen. The steaks, just throw them right in afterwards, and we're good to go. I made a little asparagus too. I cooked those in the Ninja Foodi as well. You can just air fry those. So steaks are done. Cutting it down. If you want to get a great assortment, you can go to omahasteaks.com, type WIIL in the search bar, and check out a bunch of great steaks and pork chops and sides, potatoes au gratin, caramel apple tartlets. So look at that grill. We got grill marks, bud. To quote Letterkenny, grill marks, bud. Grill marks. Those things are just delicious. All right, so we're gonna come back. We're gonna eat this, and we'll come back and we'll show you how to make the best dessert you will ever have. You'll get it out of the box and you'll be like, what is this? Ugh, lame. And then once you have a caramel apple tartlet, your life will never be the same. We'll show you how to do those in just a little bit. We're going to eat our steak now. I just want to tell you, the word we're using is perfect. Perfect?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Sorting.
Yes, the doggies got steak. George and Briz, that's what they're following us. They each got a piece of steak, and they think they're going to get more. Welcome back to Cooking with Tom. Dinner was spectacular.
So good.
Those filet mignons from Omaha Steaks, you can actually fork tender. It's not you can cut them with a fork. They're so good. Great steaks at the Omaha Steaks. We got some of the ribeye caps or whatever. Todd Simon, the 5th generation owner of Omaha Steaks. I ordered some. Then I asked him, what would you order? And he said that's what he would order. I'm like, they were spectacular. A lot of great steaks at Omaha Steaks. A lot of great sides. They've got slow cooker meals. They got skillet meals. So always, you get home from work, what's for dinner? You got Omaha Steak stuff in your freezer, you're good to go. Dessert time. I'm going to tell you this. When you get the Butcher's, the Butcher's Best Sellers Grill Pack, it will come with steaks and pork chops and kielbasa and the potatoes au gratin. It also comes with some caramel apple tartlets. Go to the dessert section then and order extra caramel apple tartlets because they're going to come on the same shipment then, and you're going to be happy you did. Speaking of Todd Simon, we talked to him, and when you get the caramel apple tartlets, I said to him, I go, the rule is make sure you have vanilla ice cream. First time I had them, I'm like, you know what would go good with this? Vanilla ice cream. We didn't have any. So Amy was coming over today. What did I tell you to stop and get?
Vanilla ice
Vanilla
cream.
ice cream. When I talked to Todd Simon, he said no, cinnamon ice cream, which I have yet to try. I should have told you cinnamon ice cream. So anyway, so she stopped, got the vanilla ice cream. Look at it. It's all Omaha Steaks. There's burgers. Those are the hot dogs. They're enormous. The chicken breasts. Potatoes au gratin. Oh, here we go. Caramel apple tartlets. Always caramel apple tartlets. Right in my freezer. So this is what they look like. This is it. Caramel apple tartlets. So the first time I got them, it just came as part of a a package deal, like I'm telling you with the package deal. And I got them. I'm like, come on, what is that? Yeah, whatever. I'll try it. It just doesn't look like much. Can I tell you? We tried it. And it is the best. It is It is better than, I don't know how to put it in words.
Amazing.
It is amazing. It is the best dessert you will ever have, and it comes out of a plastic bag in your freezer. It's better than a restaurant dessert. Cats, caramel apple. Not that kind of cat, George. Don't get excited. I said cat, and he's like, we need cats? No, it's not that kind of cat. So caramel apple tartlets in the Ninja. I gave the basket a quick rinse. It's good to go. We're gonna go air crisp. We're gonna go temperature, we're going to go all the way up to 400. We're going to go time, what do we say, 20 minutes?
18
minutes?
20 minutes. Yeah.
I like a little extra, put them on 20, so. Just set them in there, and that is it. Set them in there. And in 18, 20 minutes, with a scoop of ice cream, better than any dessert you've ever had at any restaurant. I'm not kidding. We'll be back and show you how awesome they are in just a couple minutes.
3.
Dogs think they're going to get some. Mm-hmm. They're ready. Everybody, they heard we call them cats. Caramel apple tartlet, C-A-T. It's not that kind of cat, boys. It's human food. It's delicious. So caramel apple tartlets from Omaha Steaks. Whatever you order, whatever package you order, you can get the Butcher's Best Sellers Grill Pack. It's got a great assortment and includes some caramel apple tartlets. Get extra. Trust me on this. Make sure you have vanilla ice cream. And here's the thing about making them. You'll make them in the oven if you don't have a Ninja Foodi or an air fryer. I found out the first time I made them in this thing actually makes them even better. They're the best dessert you'll ever have out of the oven. You can cook them in a freaking toaster oven. They're awesome. But you make them in the Ninja Foodi. And here's how you figure out when they're done. When the caramel just starts to ooze out on the bottom there. See, there's a little bit of caramel oozing out on the bottom. That's when they're ready. So, see if I can. They're kind of hard to get out of there. I usually use a two-prong attack. A little tongs and a little spatula. Get under it. Tongs just to make sure everything's okay. Get it in there next to the ice cream. I don't have a lot of working space in my kitchen. Love my kitchen from Century Kitchens in Bath. But it's a tiny house. So you just get it in there. It's got to be near the ice cream. And there it is. The caramel apple tartlet and vanilla ice cream. It's a little too hot to eat right now, but it is the best dessert you will ever have. It is the best dessert you will ever have. The caramel apple tartlet and vanilla ice cream. You can get those and all sorts of other stuff. The name of the package is the Butcher's Best Sellers Grill Pack. Go to omahasteaks.com. Type WIIL in the search bar. WIIL. My name will drop down. I'll say Tom Kief. Click on that. Order that package, get some extra caramel apple tartlets, get some extra steaks, whatever. But then you've got stuff in the freezer and you know what's for dinner. And you can make it so easy and so fast in your Ninja Foodi. Unpaid endorsement. Get one of these today. In the comments on the video, I'll put where to get your Ninja Foodi and what kind of Omaha Steaks stuff to get as well. Thanks for watching Cooking with Tom. We're going to eat our caramel apple tartlets now. Thanks to Amy, my camera person, who I only made 2 caramel apple tartlets so she doesn't get one. But anyway... And thanks to the dogs for being here. That's Cooking with Tom, the Ninja Foodi Omaha Steaks, all Omaha Steaks edition.